Cook the milk and the flour in a saucepan over low heat until it turns into a paste. It takes between 2 and 3 minutes. Tangzhong is a type of roux which helps trap moisture for softer and fluffier buns that stay fresh for longer. It's a popular technique that can make a big difference in the texture of your buns. When it's done, transfer it to a bowl to cool down before adding to the main dough. To ensure the yeast is alive, dissolve the sugar in the warm milk, add the yeast. If your yeast is good, within 5 to 15 minutes, a foamy layer will appear. Just like that. Time to bring all the ingredients together. Let's start with adding flour, sugar, and salt. Mix them well. Then create a well in the center. Add in the egg, bloom yeast mixture, and the cool Tangzhong. Attach the dough hook and start kneading on low speed until everything comes together. We now can incorporate the softened unsalted butter, a little at a time. When all the butter is incorporated, turn the mixer to medium speed and continue to knead the dough for a further 3 to 5 minutes until it becomes smooth and elastic. To test if the dough has developed enough crouton, let's perform the window pane test. If you can stretch it thin enough to see light peek through, like a tiny window, you have achieved kneading success. Give the bowl a quick coat of vegetable oil. Add the dough in and gently turn it to cover with oil to prevent it from sticking while rising. Cover the bowl with plastic wrap. To create a cozy and warm spot for the dough to have the first proof until doubles in size, I place a glass of hot water inside the oven. Let's start by gently melting the butter in a saucepan using low heat. We just want it to melt, not boil. In a separate bowl, combine the remaining filling ingredients: flour, salt, milk powder, sugar, and unsweetened shredded coconuts. Give them a good stir. Pour in the melted butter, mix until a crumbly mixture forms. Just like that. Place the mixture on a piece of plastic wrap. Imagine you are building a sandcastle. Gently use your hands to press and nudge it into a rough square shape. This will make portioning easier later. Wrap the plastic wrap securely and place it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes or until the mixture firms up. Now the filling is nice and firm, use a dough scraper or knife to cut it into 12 equal portions. A kitchen scale can help ensure accuracy. Then, with gentle hands, shape each piece into a cute little 3-inch square log. These will be the delicious centers of our cocktail buns. Lining your baking sheets with parchment paper before shaping the buns is always a good idea. It prevents sticking and cleaning up later. Sprinkle some flour on top of the proof dough. Give it a few good punches to release the air before shaping. It's super satisfying. Gently lift the dough from the bowl and transfer it onto the lightly floured work surface. Start pulling and folding the edges into the center to form a smooth ball. It takes around 2 to 3 minutes. This dough is a dream to work with. It's so airy and light with a beautiful bounce back when you touch it. For even baking and a professional look, let's divide the dough into 12 equal portions using a kitchen scale. This ensures each cocktail buns will be perfectly proportioned. Shape one piece at a time and cover the rest with plastic wrap to prevent them from drying. First, gently pull the sides down towards the bottom. Create a smooth surface. Then, pinch the seam closed to seal it securely. Use your palm as a gentle guide to gradually shape the dough into a smooth ball, just like that. Gently flatten one piece of dough with your fingers. Then, use a rolling pin to roll it out into a roughly 5-inch long oval shape. Don't worry about the perfection, it aims for even thickness throughout. Take one piece of filling and gently place it in the center of the flattened dough. Gently lift the long sides of the oval dough and bring them together over the center. Pinch the edges of the dough together to create a secure seal. Carefully roll it into a rough oval, just like that. Place it on a lined baking sheet. Let them rest on the countertop for the second proof for around 45 to 60 minutes or until almost doubles in size. As the second proof is nearly finished, go ahead and preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. This ensures the oven is nice and hot when the buns are ready to be baked. Let's make the delicious topping first. Melt the butter over low heat, add tin flour and icing sugar until everything is well combined. Then add in the milk. This will help create a smooth consistency of the topping. For a professional touch, transfer the topping mixture to a piping bag. Set it aside when it's needed. To have a beautiful golden brown color after baking, let's prepare the egg wash. In a small bowl, whisk together an egg and milk. The buns have risen beautifully and ready for the final touches. The second proof has done its magic and these buns are puffed up like happy little pillows. Brush the tops of the buns gently with egg wash. This will give them a gorgeous golden brown shine. To create a classic and authentic touch, pipe 2 parallel lines of toppings across the buns. Finally, sprinkle generous amounts of sesame seeds over the tops of the buns to finish the ultimate cocktail bun look. Bake them in a preheated oven for about 16 to 18 minutes or until golden brown. There's truly nothing better than the aroma of warm bread wafting through the kitchen. These buns are insanely good. Once you start, you won't be able to stop. They are simply irresistible. A visit to a Hong Kong bakery wouldn't be complete without a Gai Mei Bao in hand. It's a familiar comfort, a taste that evokes happy childhood memories. This recipe holds a special place in my heart, and I hope these buns bring you as much joy as they bring me. Let me know if you bake these buns. I always love seeing your recreations. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!